Hello guys, welcome to a new episode of Paranormasight. I hope that today we can finally finish our playthrough. I will try to, but I think we do have maybe 4 chapters left or a bit more than that. So I'm not sure if I can actually finish that. But if at the end of the video you feel like it's only 2 hours long, there's a chance that I will not be done with the game yet. Just letting you guys know. I'll try to maybe record it in one go. So if the end of the video seems cut and a bit weird, there's a chance that it's because I had to, shorten it. That's it. Alright, let's continue the game. We had some nice revelations last time. We have a new POV. I don't know if you guys remember, there is an unknown man with a chapter named Darkness. And I was saying, because I don't remember, I think last time we played Standing By, or I'll see you again, I don't remember which one it was. These two kind of go together. If I remember correctly, you have to do Let's Do This and then you have to do Manhunt. Because Too Much to Handle is basically locked right now. And they say that it's not better if you do Darkness after those chapters, but I think I'll do Darkness first. Simply because in the timeline it's happening earlier, right? So I'm gonna do this. And then I will probably do Let's Do This and Manhunt. Okay, wow. It's no freaking idea what's happening in here. I'm not even sure. Maybe the reason we can't do Darkness, or they advise us not to do it, is because it might be cut. Because we're missing something, but it's fine. A worst scenario, we'll just go back to this afterward. I'm pretty sure this is the POV. Time unknown, okay. The POV of Nejima, the serial killer. I highly suspect it is his POV. My head. Wait, who's talking? What's happening? Oh, is it Nejima? Shake? Shake those ways, shake, shake. Ah! Did I hit my head? It's killing me. My vision is all blurry. Is that the ceiling? I feel the cold floor against my back. I must have fallen or something. Get up. If we are indeed playing Nejima right now, it's so weird to be playing the serial killer POV, but I like that. I already won't move. Why? Why am I on the floor in the first place? No. Hold on. More importantly, who am I? Oh. Oh no, this is weird. What? Is that not Nejima? Recall. Oops, sorry. Okay, think. Try to remember anything. Resurrection, killing, revenge. Feels like my head is going to split apart. Why did I have a vision of the dead cop? Did I kill the dead cop? What was that? The man's face, I think I've seen it before. I'm sure I know it. Enter the man's name. Sorry, I don't remember his exact name. Am I supposed to write the full name? Hajime Yoshimi. I suppose. Hajime. Oh my god. Wait, which one is his name? Is it Hajime or is it Yoshimi? I'm supposed to, because it only says 10 characters. Hajime is his family name. I'm supposed to name him. And then it says Yoshimi. Oh no, which one is it? I'm gonna call him Yoshimi, I think. Maybe both actually work. I kinda hate how it went to this screen and then there's no sound whatsoever because the game wants you to interact with the, the keyboard interface of the Switch, and it's so weird. Yoshimi? Hajime Yoshimi? That's it, I know that name. What would have happened if I actually wrote the wrong name? The dark mist obscuring my memories is slowly starting to clear. My head is hurting again. We're talking with him. What did he say? Who am I? Was that a memory of mine? Nejima and I think we're close. Oh shit, could it be his wife? Maybe that's his wife. Maybe that's not the serial killer. Oh, maybe that's his wife. The first thing I saw, he was dead. Did I? And it said revenge him or revenge something. What if we try to get revenge on the person that killed her soon-to-be husband? I don't remember, they were married. I forgot. Just what kind of person am I? Oh, I think we are his wife. I thought it was the killer's point of view, but where are we? Shit, did we get like kidnapped or something? Can move again, and I think my head is starting to clear. Oh shit, this place fucking sucks ass. Holy shit, where are we? It looks like I'm in some kind of warehouse. Maybe I can find some clues as to what happened. I should take a look around. You can press suspend at any point in this chapter and start again from the same point where you select resume. If you get stuck, try playing a different route before returning to this one. Oh, it's because it's stuck. That's why they advise us not to play Darkness yet. Because if you want to like not waste time, then it's better if you play it next time. What is this? I'm pretty sure this is his wife, and that's why we, in the next chapters, we're gonna look for her, and we won't... Oh wait! I think Junerio did say that she was not responding, like answering calls. So she did... I think she got abducted. Kidnapped. There's a air duct on the ceiling. Could this place have been a factory at some point? Wish I could crawl through it to escape, but I don't see any way to get into it from here. Okay. Desk. Typical office desk. There's all kinds of stationery on it. Is there anything that looks usable? There's this pen, but I don't really need it. I'll leave it here for now. Okay. Make sure to pick it up next time. Maybe you need that. On the top drawer. Doesn't look like there's anything in the top drawer. Okay. Middle drawer? There's some kind of note in the middle drawer. Alkyl benzene, benzalkonium chloride, sulfonic acid, sodium hydroxide. Names of chemicals. Maybe this is some kind of chemical plant. Okay. Last one. Nothing in the bottom drawer. No, wait, there's something stuck way in the back. Oh, it's a sticker. It's like there's some kind of sticker stuck back there, but it's too dark to tell what it is. Shit! So we're just leaving the sticker in there? No! Folding chair all alone in the middle of the room gives me the creeps for some reason. They must have sat me on it earlier. I probably passed out and fell on the floor. Oh. Some storage. Left locker. There's a bucket and mop in the left locker. Guess that's what they keep their cleaning stuff. What about the other one? There's nothing inside, but there's a piece of paper stuck to the front. Chemical, flammable, liquid, ventilation, inflict equipment integrity, thoroughly. That's quite the collection of words. What could this place be used for? Okay. Well, I don't think we're getting anything much from here. There's a bunch of garbage in the corners. My guess is that this room isn't used very often, if at all. I can't just wait here for someone to come to my rescue. I need to look for a way out. I did not think this was gonna be her POV. I thought we were gonna see her, and you know, I did say last time, it was like, is it weird that we kinda like nearing the end of the game and we still haven't seen his wife yet? Cause she got kidnapped, poor her. I think the serial killer kidnapped her, but I don't know why. There's a key to the sink. If I can use this to see what I look like, it might help me remember who I am. No good. This mirror is completely unusable with all the grime that's built up on it. I wonder if I could clean it somehow. There's a little sink here. It's pretty dirty. I hope I don't have to use it. There's water dripping from the faucet, but the knobs are stuck. I can't move them in either direction. Okay. What about the door? Oh, of course it's locked. One open must be locked from the outside, so I really am locked in here. I don't know what's going on, but I doubt I can afford to take my time here. Okay. Cardboard boxes. Bunch of messily stacked cardboard boxes. I took a peek inside, but it was too dark to see much. I'll need more light. I really need a flashlight. So I can also take a look at the freaking sticker. A switchboard. Looking inside, it seems that this room has electricity at least. Does that mean someone is using this place for something? Okay. It's the hideout! The serial killer's hideout. A big shelf. This the kind of you always see in warehouses and stuff. Wish I could find some tools or something, but no such luck. And chemical, right? Gasoline? What's this? The label's been torn off, but it must be soap. There's quite a bit left inside. Okay. Might be able to use this, might as well keep it on me. Okay. Good soap, but we're missing something to clean up the mirror, right? Cabinet straight out of an office. Let's see what happens if I set this open. Looks like there's nothing inside. That's so anticlimactic. Okay. Okay. Can I clean the mirror? I could use the soap to clean up that grime. Should have known that just putting soap on the mirror wouldn't do anything. I need something to wipe it with. Yeah. Maybe a piece of clothes or something. Is there like clothes on the floor? Am I just like missing items right now? I do not really like this music, by the way. I don't remember if there was something. Yeah, this is the pen. Right? Did we see a piece of clothes? Oh, the mop, maybe. We can use the mop. Might be able to use his cleaning supplies. There you go. Can fill the bucket with soap and use the mop to clear away most of the grime. Soapy mop acquired. The soapy mop. I should be able to clean the mirror with this. Clean it one swipe. Soap is pretty good. I have to remember the brand. Yeah, I think that's her. I think that's her wife. His wife, sorry. Wow, she's so pretty. So this is what I look like? Right, yeah, this is me. I know this face. Something doesn't feel right. Something's missing. My name. I can't remember my name. I need to figure out what my name is. Do we have... I think... Mayu, it's her. She's a beautician and the fiancée of Hajime Yoshimi. I wonder if I can do this now. Because it did say suspense, so I don't know. So the POV that we were missing is actually Mayu. We're never playing the serial killer. Man, I thought we were gonna do it. I know what I look like. Next I have to remember my name. Is there one of this face in my memories? Come on, I need my name. Mayu. So Hajime was actually his name. Yoshimi was his family name. I forget that when you have like translation, English translation, they put the name first, surname, and then family name second. I think in French, I'm not sure. I think in French we do it the same way as the Japanese. Like, not us, no, sorry. We French people say surname first and then family name, but I think when we have to say Japanese name in French, we usually, if I'm not mistaken, say family name first and then surname like the Japanese people originally do. I think. Yeah, because like right now I'm thinking about some like manga authors And like we don't say Oda Eiichiro. Wait, no, we do say Eiichiro Oda. Wait, which one is which one is his surname and his family name then? Isn't Oda is like family name? Never mind. I think Eiichiro is his... Oh shit, I have no idea now. Okay, no, apparently in French we also put surname first and then Japanese. No, sorry. First we put surname and then we put family name. And I'm not sure Japanese people do that, right? So I'm a bit confused. Do they do that now? I'm not sure. So Hajime was actually his like first name. Yoshimi is the family name. So when I put like Yoshimi earlier was his family name, but they took either way. So like Mayu is the surname, and then Chozawa is the family name. So if she married, she would have been named Mayu Yoshimi. But I don't know why. I don't know why for a second I thought that putting the surname first and then family name second was mostly an American thing. And Japanese people did not do that, but I'm not so sure anymore. Maybe Japanese people actually put yeah, I think no, they do put like surname first and then family name second. I don't know why I was so confused about this. I'm probably gonna have to cut this bit of the recording. Okay, so Mayu is the surname. Mayu Chozawa. That's definitely it. My name is Mayu Chozawa. She's so gorgeous, by the way. She's gorgeous. I really like her hairstyle. She's gorgeous. My name is Mayu Chozawa. Oh. The man I saw in my memories, Hajime Yoshimi, is my fiancé. Wait. If what I saw was from my past, then Hajime is... No. Hajime could never be killed so easily. There must be some kind of mistake. Knowing him, he's probably worked himself into a frenzy looking for me. I have to get out of here and let him know that I'm okay. Oh god. But it did say timeline? No idea, so... I wonder, do you guys think that she was kidnapped before he died? No, because she did say... Never mind, I just said something silly. She wouldn't have had like a premonition. That's literally what I was insinuating right now. But no, she did not. She saw him dead. And she's like, no, he's probably not dead. So he's probably like looking for me. Which I do hope he is, but I think he's pretty dead. My poor lady. I feel like you'll better know that I've remembered who I am. I have to find a way out of here. So dark though, my eyes are adjusting, but I still can't see well. There must be some kind of light around here. So, I tried looking for that, but I don't think we've found anything yet. So I wonder if we should suspend this chapter and come back later. Yeah, maybe we'll come back later, because I don't think we can find something, right? I'm looking for a flashlight, and I haven't found it yet, so... Unless... Right? Lockers. Right side. What was in the right side again? A piece of paper stuck to the front. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna suspend this chapter. We can continue this later. Alright? At least we know that Mayu has been locked in here for her. Let's go back to the story. No. Let's suspend the chapter. This chapter will be suspended. You can play. You can select resume from the story. Try to start playing again from the same point. Okay. I suppose now we can start from where we know who she is. And now you guys don't see it, but there is a portrait for Mayu in the bottom part. bottom section. So I suppose that's the last POV that we get. Now we're gonna play Let's Do This and Manhunt. I think it's this order. I suppose I still cannot play this considering the next chapter is there. So yeah. And now we know that oh my god. Now we know that Ayame Tono is actually Detective Tsumi's daughter. So we need to confront her too. Good lord. That's terrible news. Unless she's trying to investigate herself. I don't think she want to resurrect anybody. I feel like since she's the daughter of a detective, even though they don't really like talk to each other much, I feel like she would be cunning like him, and she's maybe trying to investigate whatever is happening with the right to resurrection thingy. But we still need to like talk with her as soon as we can. I know we're supposed to be finding that record of facing scroll thing, but it sure would be nice if we had more of a lead to work with. Right now, our only option is to try and trace the bloodline of that Onmyoji Saiman, Tsuchi Mikado, to today. But he's not a legitimate descendant of his family, so the library doesn't have anything about it. And since we've got nothing so far, we find ourselves here. Hihaku soaps? Really? There were a bunch of people's cars. Police cars, sorry, speeding by here earlier. I wonder if something happened. Must be, I've seen a few police officers and they look like they were on edge. Could Inspector Tsutsumi have let that Nejima escape and everyone scrambling to find him? Oh, after all the effort we put into gathering information, that would be unfortunate. If there is sticker somewhere. I'm not really looking for the stickers to be fair, but if I can find any, might as well give it a look. Because I think they do appear randomly even though you would probably like come back here. I'm gonna talk to Mio first. Has Mio been doing stuff like this all by herself up until now? It's so dangerous and there are so many unknowns, must be tough for her. I wonder it would be hard to make friends. Something the matter? Nope, let's go for it. I'm sure we'll be fine. I mean, we've managed to get this far. Hey Mio, you know? Yeah. You might not look like it, but you've got a bold side, a little reckless even. You think? I suppose things not going to plan is just a part of life in this world. No, I mean, I think it's a good thing. I'm the same way. I feel like we get along well together. Maybe that's one reason why. Yeah, thanks. Hehe. Ehehe. Mio, what about that one guy? The one Inspector Tsutsumi checked with? I forgot his name. Alright, apparently he never heard from Nagagoshi. Huh? Who's Nagagoshi again? Who's that? Ah? Who's Nagagoshi? Is that someone that works at in the paranormal department? I don't remember who this is. Am I just like blind because I don't think I see a profile for them. That we have a way of contacting him directly anyway. Oh yeah, okay. We just have to leave a message with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau's messenger and hope it reaches him. It's always the one who contacts me, and even then it's on instructions. I guess we're in a tight spot then. That person's weird. That person's weird. The Nakagoshi person. We won't get anywhere just waiting around. Let's do the best we can working on our own. Okay, we're done talking. So let us look at Hihaku Soap's building. This is the Hihaku Soap's headquarters. We're thinking that one of the high-ranking people here is most likely the mastermind. Chairwoman Yamamori, was it? Wait, a chairwoman high-ranking isn't the most important person at the company the president? I'm not sure, but she's definitely an important person. Even if we're able to meet with her, what do we talk with her about? We just can't waltz in there and ask her if she knows about the yin scroll out of nowhere. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. Is that your working style, Mio? Well, whenever I find myself out of options, I usually just jump right into the thick of it. If you're scared, I don't mind going in by myself. Scared? As if. Think of me as your trusty bodyguard. I don't mind going big and taking a chance. Yeah, that's the Yakko I know. Okay, do we go into Hihaku soaps? Now, shall we? Oh, wait, I forgot to think. No problem, we can take our time. I forgot to think. Now then, can we really just barge in there and expect it to go well? Oh, that's it. I mean... Is there anything else we can do? Let's give this a shot. Excuse us. Looks like we're out of luck. Who knew you needed an appointment months in advance to meet a chairwoman? I mean, turns out she's super duper important. Is it common knowledge, or maybe those kids are just really innocent? I don't know. Even the receptionist gave us the cold shoulder after realizing we're just students. Maybe her private secretary would hear us out, but they seem to be out at the moment. Isn't that case? Suspend? Bro, I'm suspending all the fucking chapters! Holy shit! I thought this was the right one, but we're stuck once more. Oh my god. So many chapters suspended. They literally like force us to go back and like do the other things. Why does they do that at the end of the game? So many chapters suspended. Okay, let's do manhunts now. Oh my god. Having learned the location of Nejima's hideout from Michiyo, Tsutsumi and Eryo request backup from HQ for Nejima's arrest as their manhunt picks up speed. Right! We know the location now? From HQ to all bureaus. Officers have discovered the residence of paroled offender Fumichika Nejima, currently wanted under suspicion of criminal threat. Suspect escaped his residence prior to officers' arrival and is now at large in Sumida City. Suspect is thought to be fleeing on foot. All bureaus are instructed to pursue, answering that he does not take refuge indoors. Furthermore, suspect is believed to possess a weapon capable of causing large-scale casualties. All officers are instructed to exercise extreme caution in their pursuit, remaining vigilant for signs of explosives and poison gas. Sorry boss, I tracked down Nejima's safe house, but he liked it just before we got there. Did he leave fucking like Mayu behind? Not your fault, we should have known he would be on the lookout for us. We've got officers all over town, it's only a matter of time before we bag him. I changed my shirt, boss. No need for a BU check. The hell? Why would I be sniffing? Why would I be trying to sniff you pit what? Wait, is that not what you were doing? Don't know where you got that idea, but you can put it right back where it came from. I'll get you in the mood for a good whiff someday. Boss, I'll stake my career on it. Hell no, not even for your career. Surrounding. The rest of the town's crawling with police, but there's practically no one here. We've been running ourselves ragged all day. Nice to finally stop and catch our breath. I forgot we got her stone in Yesta Garden, the Evergreen Beach. Oh, sticker. Did I look at the surrounding again? No. Okay. You sure are eyeing me up, boss. Don't tell me you've got a thing for me. No, nothing like that. Sorry, you shouldn't stare. Damien Nejima, what the hell did you go? So, boss, what are we doing here anyway? I figured Nejima might show up. Call it a hunch, but he used this place as a hideout 20 years ago. Fair enough, but will he even remember it after so long? Remember that mugshot of Nejima we circulated? I think it was from when he got out of parole, but except for a few wrinkles, he looked just like he did 20 years ago. I thought he lost weight. No idea how he kept up that weight on a prison diet. I heard he lost weight. I don't understand. Didn't I mention that long ago? That after he was out of prison, he lost weight and like he changed, so he could be anybody. And you're telling me he looks exactly the same? Because if they're trying to look for him right now, they won't find him. The janitor doesn't look like that. That's a stroke of luck though, isn't it? It means he'll be easy to spot. See, there's something bothering me about that. We've got every officer in the area looking for him, but no one's seen a damn thing. Which makes me wonder, what if we're looking for the wrong face? You mean he slimmed down? But it's only been half a year since he made parole. I mean, did he really have lost that much weight in just 6 months? I mean, well, he must look different enough that no one recognized him when he started working at Komagata High. Good point. But that means the photo we've got is useless. I mean, I know we didn't see anyone when we looked around before, but maybe we should check again. Don't bother, it's only been a few minutes. Just take a second to sit and think. Hey boss, break time it is. Okay. Don't go suspend this fucking chapter on me again. Damn you, Nejima, where the hell did you go? So what are we doing? I looked everywhere, didn't I? Okay, hey boss, I think I hear something coming from those bushes over there. God, it has to be Nejima. Straight in the wind. Hello, is anybody there? Ah, it's him! Well, I'll be damned. Hey you, let me ask you something. And how can I help you? Wait, and how can I help you to find gents? Guys, look at his droppy. Hey, didn't we try and like compare Nejima's face and this guy's face? They kind of don't exactly look the same people, you know, like they don't exactly have the same eyes. The eyeballs are kind of different. He has really droopy eyes, the janitor, and Nejima kind of did not have such droopy eyes, so I don't really know. I don't really know. Do I know you? I could have swear I've seen you somewhere before. Afraid you ain't gonna charm anyone with that tired old line, sir, not even this old-timer. Playing hard to get, eh? My mistake. Anyway, what's your business here? Just enjoying a moment to myself since I've got the day off. I like it here, it's peaceful. We're looking for someone. Mind if we ask you some questions? Sounds like a lucky man, sir, to have a strapping gent like yourself after him. This one's business, not pleasure. I've dedicated my life to putting this guy behind bars. You can say that again. Boss put in so many hours, even his wife and kid left him. Enough at you. You'll set him off. So to hear that, sir, but if you glared at them like that all day, I can't say I blame them. Ha 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 ha. That's it. The guy I'm after used your love just like that. You sure you haven't seen him? Oh no, sir, don't know anyone like that, sir. But if they laugh like that, he must be hard. He must be bad to the bone. He's a nasty piece of work, alright, but maybe he can still do the right thing. Can we just like shoot him? Can we not like solve like problems by shooting people if they're in the wrong anyway? We're just doing everybody's, you know, like a great service for that. You'd like to think so? Eddie, call for backup. Ah, you mean that's him? And he ran. He's running away. Wait! I'll go after him, you get back up. Oh my god! I'm on it. Tsutsumi, run! This is this pursuit. How would you like call this? The way we're running after the criminal. This is so old school. From issue to old bureaus. Suspect has been sighted in the former Yasuda Gardens and is fleeing towards Komagata Bridge. And you go the long way around. We'll trap him on the bridge. Got it. Give it up, Nejima. You're surrounded, there's no way out. And now, you're really gonna pull that thing on poor old me? When did the boys in blue get so trigger happy around unarmed civilians. Unarmed my ass. We know that what the curse you're packing is capable of. But we also know it can't do shit in daylight, so give it up and come quietly. Can't do shit in daylight? What do you think I am, some third-rate amateur? I'm a goddamn black magician. No way. Can black magic really do that? Like hell he can, he's pulling that out of his ass. Black magic is from the west and this curses are Japanese, they don't have anything to do with each other. Besides, if he could use curses while the sun was up, he wouldn't have given us until dusk. Nice of you to take me at my word on that. Now that Iwa is out of the picture, I'm shit out of options. Good to know, sounds like it won't take much to get you to give up. Careful now, I might just be desperate enough to try something. And the kid over there might just be desperate enough to shoot. Bit of a wild card. Wow, wow, wow. Literally manhunts, name of the chapter. Literally what's happening. Folks are starting to gather, that's no surprise given the scene we're causing, but if Nejima's packing explodes, he won't need a curse to cause a bloodbath. These idiots need to get out of here, but they won't listen. Why do rubberneckers always have balls of steel? Shoot, Eddie, shoot! Damn, his hands are starting to shake. Oh no. Being face to face with Nejima must be getting to him. Oh no. I have every confidence he won't, but god, I hope he doesn't crack under pressure and fire. Yeah. That would be an offense from a police officer, right? Eddie, if he makes any funny moves, shoot him. Leave it to me, boss. Nejima's face, you guys don't see it. I'll get him right between the eyes. Wow, wow, easy there, hotshot. I don't know if you're serious, but think about what you're saying here. If I really am unarmed, you will be all over the news faster than you can say excessive force. My boss will take the fall, so that's fine by me. Shitting me? This guy's a basket case. And a damn good officer. Fuck me, you've got spirit, kid, I'll give you that. Just give yourself up and this will all be over. Nejima looks nothing at all like I remember him. Did he really starve himself skinny just for this? Is he that hell-bent on revenge? My god. I doubt he can pull off what he's threatening, but we can't be too cautious here. And if we try to take him down by force, things could get sticky. If I keep him talking, maybe I can get him to drop his guard or even talk him down. Just have to be careful not to provoke him. Base case scenario is we get him in cuffs. Next best is we steal his curse stone. Either way, I need to get some idea of how his curse works, or I'll be flying blind. You want to talk, I'll talk, but first you gotta put that thing away. Can't think straight with a gun in my face. Actually, I wanna talk, so I think we should lower the gun. Fine. Finally, you'll put the gun away. Alright. But I'm ready to tackle him if he makes any sudden moves. Be my guest. Thank you kindly, I can breathe a little easier now. Now we're talking. Don't take your eyes off of this guy for a second, Edio. Got it? So cute. That massacre you told me about on the phone, did you mean it? Every word, don't you worry, soon you'll have the case of a lifetime. Oh yeah? And how are you gonna pull it off? Like I'm gonna tell you, dumb bass. But I'll give you one thing for free, I never had to wait until sundown. I just wanted to make sure you'd really hate me for this. Pretty sure I hate you plenty already. This ain't shit. I need more hatred out of you. More. Need a son of a bitch, Honjo. Nice conversation. Oh, I'm not done. Just wait until you see what I've got in store for what you really care about. You should be quacking in your fucking boots. That's not gonna happen. She's got enough to worry about without your sorry ass getting in her hair. And now there's more like it. There's a face I want you to see. Yeah, this is stuff. I'm a man of my word and you're about to find out. This man's boring. You have the carson for the one-sided read. Chris, how you do? Take a look. That's it. Alright. Whoops. Better put it somewhere safe. Wouldn't want something to happen to it. How did you find out about the cursed stones? They don't have anything to do with black magic. Someone else turned you onto them, didn't they? That puffed up teacher Arai, she couldn't shut up about them. He's desperate for a chance to flaunt his smarts. All I had to do was act impressed. That still doesn't explain how you learn so much so fast. Curses and black magic ain't so different as you seem to think. As far as I'm concerned, they're just two ways of harnessing paranormal powers. You sure there isn't more to it? All that matters is whether that power is the real deal. And this curse is very real, as you well know. Looks on you, Nejima. Don't you know the one-sided read is a fake drops in with the rest? I'll give you the rest, I've tested it myself. Use that thing on people, son of a bitch. When something this special falls into your lap, you gotta take it for a spin. I'm just good at covering my tracks, good enough not to get caught at this. Let me guess, you're back to your old tricks? Attacking schoolgirls in the middle of the night? So you know about that. What the fuck? One of the brats put up a fight, but enough time for the other one to get away, so I went ahead and called it quits. Sounds like your curse is a real pain to set off. Now I had that started way beforehand, but she pulled some kind of spirit bullshit on me. I would have gotten the little bitch eventually, I just didn't have the time. Way beforehand, interesting. If you think puzzling on my curse is gonna help, don't bother. Why not? Because you won't be able to do shit about it either way. I'll let you in on a secret. I could fuck up a good few hundred people right now if I wanted to. Few hundred? Now you're getting it. I could have killed any of them at any moment. I guess we've got ourselves a situation. You're telling me your curse can kill people you can't even see seems a bit unfair. If you really can do that, why'd you even bother showing up in person last night? I wanted to make sure the curse worked, and I figured I would need to clean up after. You've seriously got your curse locks onto several hundred people? That's one hell of a curse stone you're packing. This thing's sure and made equal. And of course you got the nasty one of all the shitty luck. I'm told I pulled a good one. Told by who? Oops, I said too much. I knew it, someone fed you all this info. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm still wondering who the fuck Yoko is. I know we're kinda like reaching the end of the game, but I still don't understand what was interesting about Yoko. Why did they introduce us Yoko for Shogo Oki and then she was just like completely irrelevant to the rest of the story? I knew it, someone fed you all this info. I don't know what you're talking about. Is that the end of the conversation for this topic? Or maybe it's gonna move on after. What's in pain? Nejima, 20 years you've been studying black magic. And now you're just giving it all up for Eastern curses. I didn't have you down for a cheater. Hey now, black magic screwed me over first. You can't blame a man for going with a girl who can meet his needs? Screwed you over how? Because the resurrection ritual didn't work? That was the real point of the murders, wasn't it? It's been rough, but they need all that work for no payoff. Did he do that to try and resurrect a child, or was it for the woman that lost her? I don't remember what was the purpose. Imagine my surprise when I finally found out what you were really after. So now you're trying to gain the authorization, taking the chance to spit in my eye while you do it. Tell me, Nejima. Who is it you want to resurrect so damn bad? Who is it you've spent 20 years chasing? It's the mother of that baby in it. Ah. Okay, that was the mother of the baby. You had a partner. And though you never put a ring on her, the two of you had a kid. But then she died. Maybe she got sick. Maybe she got into an accident. But either way, she left you and the kid all alone in the world. Oh. Tell me I'm wrong, Nejima. It's her you're trying to bring back, isn't it? I've seen for myself just how many folks are pinning their hopes on this rite of resurrection. And I can tell you this in a nutshell, and it ain't gonna lead to anything good. I have a question, because I'm really trying to bring Yoko into anything. Wait. Yoko's ability, she apparently sees like paranormal things. Could Yoko be like the descendant of the Saiman? No way, right? But what if? And I can tell you this in a nutshell, and it's gonna lead you to anything good. So, if all you ever needed was someone to help you deal with the pain, then ha ha ha! God, you're so fucking stupid. Is that really what you think? That's hilarious. You don't know a goddamn thing. For a second there, I really thought you were gonna talk him down. Listen up, chump. I'll tell you what really happened 20 years ago. You got half of it right. I did have a loving girl back once, sweet as could be. She knows what she knows. She knows what she went by, though I couldn't tell you if that was her real name. Don't know where she came from either. She traveled, I think. Might have been an angel for all I know. She sure seemed like one to me. But then she got sick, and just like that, she was gone. My guess is that it was a pollution, but I never knew for sure. Couldn't afford a decent doctor. My life after that was a living hell. Until I found this grimoire in an old bookstore. A grimoire? I've sold of a resurrection ritual, black magic that could bring Shino back. I was right? Not exactly. See? You said the ritual didn't work. You said it yourself, black magic screwed you over. Oh, it screwed me alright. But it worked just fine. What's that supposed to mean? The ritual didn't bring the person back as they were when they died. It's more like reincarnation, rebirth. Wait. Oh no. You mean that baby? Damn right, the resurrection ritual brought Shino back to me as a fucking baby. Oh god. Did it really happen? You've gotta be kidding me. I think that's the most unrealistic thing that happened in this game so far. Like, that the baby magically descended from the sky, or like, you know, like appeared after the ritual. Even after all the spirits and everything, you could have said that it's all because they have the curse stone and they don't have, you know, like the paranormal abilities to see things that aren't, you know, can be seen from like human eyes. Anyway, you got me. And then this guy says that now he didn't like resurrect his girlfriend, but she got reincarnated as a baby. What the fuck? So the baby popped out of nowhere? You're telling me that wasn't her kid, that was her in the flesh? The hell I am! The little brat was not my Shino. Her mind was gone, she was totally helpless, she didn't even know who I was. Her warm arms, her gentle voice, gone. There wasn't a damn thing left on her. What the hell did you expect? She was a baby! If you had really cared about her, you would have grown some balls and acted like a father. Fuck that. I snatched sacrifices off the street for her, chopped them to pieces for her, and that's what I get. A screaming little bundle of shit and piss? That wasn't my Shino. Give me back her softness, give me back her warmth, give her back to me. At least this guy is not the fucking PD, you know what I mean. It's not the P word. I'm so glad I didn't like go for this. This would have been so fucking disgusting. And like maybe unnecessary and a bit too like dramatic. So I think this is an honest reaction after all the shit he did, you know, like killing people to try and resurrect his girlfriend, and he got a fucking baby instead. And he was like, fuck this baby. Fuck this shit. To just have the baby to die, I knew you were scum, but you really are the lowest of the low. Look me in the eye and tell me that if your wife turned into a baby, you would love her just the same. No! You wouldn't. Yeah, no, it would be super weird to fall in love with the kid again. How could I do that when I couldn't even be sure it was really her? This is such a tricky question that no one should be asking themselves, because it would never happen in real life, you know? I get it. I get that you're human garbage who doesn't care about anyone but himself. So now you're going after the right of resurrection in the hopes you'll get luckier this time. Luck doesn't come into it, the right really worth this proof. And what happens if you get the same results if Yoshino comes back as a baby again? Ugh! Shut up! Don't you put that lie in my head. It worked this time, it has to. Oh god, this is so long! I don't want to read this! That's literally what we talked about. Is it fine if I don't read it? Oh my god, this is so fucking long. I don't even remember what I read and what I did not. Richika first began believing in miracles when he voluntarily enlisted in World War II as a teenager and was the only POW in his unit to survive by the time the war ended and he was fed. He had learned some English and gained considerably weight from the food he was given in captivity upon returning to Japan. Fumichika found that the area in which his parents' house was located in Tokyo had burned up to the ground and his entire family wiped out in the disaster. Starting over from nothing, he worked hard and eventually opened a small general store. Yeah, we remember that. Of all books, however, it was those of the paranormal and the occult that caught his eye. As he was already open to the existence of such things, his miracles returned from the war. What was initially a passing interest gradually became a deep fascination with Western black magic as he gathered more information on the subject. Single still, after 30 years, Fumichika tried performing a black magic ritual to summon a partner. Soon after, he met a woman who called herself Shino. Though her real name remains unknown, Shino had left her hometown in the countryside where she had no family or work to support her and somehow made it to Tokyo while earning a meager daily wage. When she met Fumichika, she was haggard and on the verge of starvation. Fumichika, who felt a connection with Shino due to the ritual, decided to take her into his home and let her live there. Both of them have lived alone for most of their lives. The two turned out to be the perfect match. Yeah. Shino gradually recovered, but still was not strong enough to work. Fumichika was by no means a skilled businessman and their lives were far from financially secure, but Shino, who had experienced wartime Japan, was simply content to have food on the table to eat every day. The two spent their days together, poor but happy to be by each other's sides. Several years later, Shino's condition took a severe turn for the worse. The local doctor could offer them no help, and without enough money to take Shino to a major hospital, Fumichika resorted to using black magic to heal her. However, it was of no use. She passed away at their home. Her final words were, "I'm sorry, I must go. I leave the rest to you." Fumichika plunged into intense despair. He drank and ate everything he could to distract himself, which caused him to rapidly gain weight. After a while, when he was finally able to walk around town once more, he found himself drawn to an antique bookstore, within which he found a grimoire he had never laid eyes on before. The grimoire contained detailed instruction on how to perform a resurrection through black magic. The rite required the dismemberment and sacrifice of a young woman, but this great cause only served to convince Fumichika that this would be the spell that would finally work. He embraced the grimoire and let his depiction of black magic consume his heart more than ever before. Fumichika then found a destitute woman in town who was on the verge of collapse, brought her to a basement warehouse and performed the ritual sacrifice. However, it had no effect. Thinking that his own hesitation had got in the way, he was swift to perform the ritual again, but it still proved fruitless. Repeated the process 4 times in total. Each time he dismembered the body into small pieces and dumped them into the filthy Sumida River, where they were never found. While cleaning up after his 4th kill, a disappointed Fumichika noticed an emaciated baby nearby. Could it have been Shino? Okay, so it was not necessarily a kid that popped things to the ritual. It could have literally been a baby that was about to be born from a woman's belly or something. I think that's what we can... what we can say. I cracked my back and now I'm... I'm old. Good lord. Fuck. It doesn't matter, I'm through with black magic. Is that why you gave your grimoire to Iwai? I figured you could use it. I put a lot of work into getting him to believe this sort of stuff. Fine then, keep your mouth shut, but I do know one thing. All that about being able to use your curse during the day, it's bullshit, just a bluff. Is that what you think? Your back's to the wall. Your back's to the wall and you still haven't used your curse. If you really could pull the plug at any time, you would have done it by now. Now there's a Tsutsumi I know. But I admit it's exactly like you said. If I could have used my stone, my curse, whatever, I would, So I did. Ah. There should be a few new corpses around the city right about now. You sure you know... You sure you should be pointing guns at me when people are dying across the city? When did you... Hey, Rio. Get someone to check that out. Just don't take your eyes off Nejima. Hey, boss. I need someone over here. That's right. Oh my god, Ayame! Get to earning that paycheck. If you don't see to them soon, there'll be plenty more on the way. However will you get out of this mess? The longer you keep me here, the more people die. That's blood on your hands. Bullshit, you're bluffing. Think what you like, you'll see soon enough. Shit! Oh... She appeared. She was not here before. Now is not the time, sweetie. We can have a reunion another time. What the... Back up. The hell is she doing here? Oh, our eyes just met. This is bad, real bad. Why'd she have to pick now of all times? Get out of here, damn it. Book it before he sees you. But I need to ask her about Namigaki. Shit. Boss, what are you doing? Looking all over the place. Focus. Oh shit. I think I was not supposed to actually look at her. Because I looked at her, I'll probably put her in danger now. There you go. That's a bad ending. Fuck his fast. Ayame, get away. That's how you get a bad ending. I think it was like deliberately, they decided to put Ayame in your like, fields of vision, whatever you call it. And so if you interacted with her, that would trigger something. Like, I understand that. It's fine, I'm collecting bad endings. Well, I am Etono. I've been looking for you for a very long time. Maybe I can learn something from this. Bad ending. Like maybe his power, I don't know. What? Dad? Ayame, don't you dare, you bastard, get away from her. Get over here. What? Get off, you're hurting me. Stay right where you are or she dies. Wait, unless... Oh god. Get back here. Make me see you around them, fucks. What the fuck? Unless this is not a bad ending? That piece of shit took Ayame hostage and ran off with her. After him, we can't let him get away. Wait, what if that's actually the conclusion of the chapter no matter what and you had nothing more to talk about with him? Oh, I'm confused. From issue to Obiros. I think it's a bad ending. Suspect has evaded capture at Komagata Bridge and remains at large. He's currently on the run with one female hostage. I gotta say, boss, we really screwed that one up. Yeah, we did. It's my fault. All we can do now is hope he doesn't slip the net. We know his identity now, boss. He can't run forever. Keep your chin up. I'm sure the hostage will be alright. I hope so. Can't believe that was your daughter. How crazy is that? Yeah. We've been trying to get a hold of her since this morning and she just shows up here. Who would have thought? What a twist of fate. And a bit too twisted of a twist for my liking. I think you need a breather, boss. You're not making sense. Does it mean she was the one in the car with Namigaki? No, we don't know that yet. Let's see what she has to say before we jump to any conclusions. You sound tired, boss. That send-off must have really done a number on you. Come on, let's treat ourselves to some Mitsumame. Then we'll put a spring in your step. Yeah, that sounds good. Some sugar might be just what I need to get my brain working. Hold on, boss. Sounds like Petrol just got on a message. I go check it out. That's so weird. Why would I be drinking something right now if I don't know where my daughter is? She would probably die. Sure thing. Please be good news. Please be good news. That's a bad ending, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I'm seeing how everything just like happens right now. That's probably a bad ending for Tsutsumi. There's no way Ayame would be alive. Good news, boss. They found Nejima. No shit. What about the hostage? I know, just say to come quick. What? It was beaten up. Guess we'll find out where we get there. At 4:28 p.m., Fumichika Nejima, also known as Makoto Ashimiya, was discovered in the former Yasuda Gardens, beaten to death. The body suffered 110 distinct instances of blunt force trauma. The case is being treated as a homicide. One of his eyeballs rolled out. That's so weird. He was really beaten to death. And that's not even like a lot of blood. The deceased possessions have not been removed and appear to have been taken post-mortem. The location of the deceased female hostage remains unclear. Police continue to pursue her as a person of interest. What is happening with Ayame? With his daughter? That was a bad ending, isn't it? That was not a bad ending? Where am I supposed to go now? I suppose now we can finally talk to Ayame before something happens. What is this? What was that? I never would have thought that fucking Nejima would have gotten beaten to death by Ayame Tono. That's so fucking hilarious. I never expected this twist. Can we talk to Ayame? Wait, let's go back to all the places and see if something is new now. I don't think something new will be here. It does say I can talk to him again, but I don't think I need to. Because I think it's still the same thing as before. So let us move to talk to Ayame if we can. I don't know if that resets my whole progression from last time. Oh shit, Ayame's not here. What are we supposed to do? I'm in a bit of a pickle right now. Whose playthrough am I supposed to play? I don't know if I have anything interesting to do right now. Wait! This factory! This must be where Mayu is actually like stuck right now. Doesn't seem like anyone's been here for some time. I wonder if it's one of the factories that got shut down when they tightened up regulations. Oh my god, Mayu must be stuck inside! There's one factory right here. Wait. And if what I saw was the Corsico of the beaconing light, wouldn't that mean the crossbearer is nearby? I'm not feeling any strange presence, but that could be because it's midday. Okay, I have my theory is that beaconing light, because we saw like a soul here. It's because Mayu is in there, and Mayu is a crossbearer, and she has a beaconing light. That's my guess. That's my guess. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do right now. Did I maybe like fuck it up with Manhunt? If I say resume, what happens? Maybe I fucked it up. I think I fucked it up. I fucked it up by doing the Ayame Tono choice. Alrighty then. Oh? Oh god. I slit your throat, you little shit. Whoa, stay back. Oh, I shoot. Wait, stop. Don't shoot, you idiot. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? See you random fucks. He jumped. Why did you shoot? Damn it, after him, don't let him go away. But what was that ending with Ayame? It was not considered a bad ending, I don't get it. Or maybe this is a bad ending now. From issue to all bureaus. Since we let him get away. Maybe that's the bad ending. Suspect evaded officers at Komagata Bridge and fled and currently remains at large. The time at which he threatened to carry out his attack is approaching. In response, we will call in reinforcements and widen the search perimeter beyond the immediate Sumida River area. Oh god, Rio. Boss. Boss. I'm so sorry, it's all my fault. If only I hadn't lost my nerve and opened fire. Enough, I told you already, it's on me. I should have told you to lower your weapon. Thinking that chasing him to the river would corner him was also a miscalculation. Sure, it's possible that right now, he's sleeping with the fishes at the bottom of the river, but somehow I doubt things would be that easy. Do you really think he can kill hundreds of people? Who knows, him saying he already used his curse turned out to be a bluff. Hard to believe he could kill hundreds at once here in the curse zone, but... all we can do is pray that he was lying. That's a bad ending, isn't it? The condition for Nejima's curse stone, the one-sided reed, was only later discovered. Kills by dismemberment, one whose face, address, name, age, occupation, and location are all known by the curse bearer. Did he get those information at in the high school? And so at sunset that day... there you go. Out of 632 students enrolled at Komagata School, the 377 who were at home each had one arm and one leg severed. One by one in the order they appeared in the school register, they bled to death while screaming in agony. Oh god. Having no known cause, this atrocity terrified the public, resulting in widespread panic. Before long, fear and speculation plunged society into total chaos, and misinformation about the curses began to spread. A series of unrelated incidents broke out, unleashing pandemonium beyond all control. While it is uncertain whether Fumichika Nejima intended things to go this far, Tetsuo Tsutsumi's daughter Ayametono was also killed by Nejima's curse shortly after. And Tetsuo Tsutsumi, unable to bear the heavy responsibility or the people's blame, quit the police force and fled from the public eye. At the very least, Nejima's goal of driving Tetsuo Tsutsumi to ruin could not have been more thoroughly achieved. Thus, with his rapturous satisfaction, the curtains close on. I see. Nejima's Reminiscence, Ending 2. Which one was Ending 1? Which one was Ending 1? I don't remember. Oh, was it the girls? The girls had a bad ending? What, Nejima went on to use his enormous hoard of soul dregs for remains unclear. That's true. But according to later reports, Nejima devoted himself to his master, a woman called Lady Ashino? Who's that? Why do we get those information? That's kind of like spoilers, isn't it? Who is Lady Ashino? Alright. Why is it grey? Why is it grayed out? So in my opinion, you do have to interact with Ayame in the end. That's not a bad ending. I'm just completely confused right now. What am I supposed to do? Turn to speak to Ayame instead of Nejima. Okay, done. And now this is where you... oh shit, I'm stupid. This is where you're supposed to play Mayu. And now I can do resume? They didn't allow me to do resume before. That doesn't make sense. What? It was stuck. I was unable to do resume before. It didn't allow me to do resume before. I don't get it. Okay, let's do all the drawers again. So I'm probably in the factory. In the factory that Haruhi was seeing from afar. Considering she stole my soul. I still need some light in here. Looks like the light on the ceiling is on. But it's so dark. There's still dirt all over the bulb. Ah, time for the mob to make another appearance. Oh, that's what I needed to do. I could have continued her chapter before. Oh, I'm stupid. The place was lit up is because it was too dark. With the... No, I mean it was too dirty. Should have an easier time searching now. Oh. Because it was too dirty. What's that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's a penguin! Some kind of sticker in there. It looks like a delinquent penguin. It looks like your husband. It's stuck or something. If my memory wasn't so jumbled, I might actually be able to remember. It's fine. You get the penguin. Take the pen. Do you want the pen? Okay. Not now. Okay, anyway, take this. There's something on the floor here. Was this here all along? I had no idea. A lantern carved out of wood is kind of creepy. Something about this feels different than all the other abandoned junk in here. We got the beaconing light. What is this? Why does it look like this? Why does it look like just like a... Wait a freaking second now. Isn't that the same soul that we saw when we were playing Shogo Okie? I thought it was just a regular as design for souls that you could gather around. But you know what? Let's see what the beaconing light power is before I say anything stupid. But wow. So Sherbold, you got a resentful memories flowing into my mind. The evil ones are curse bearers. Kill them all by their own bane. You have acquired the power of the curse in the beaconing lights. You can use it to kill curse bearers using their own curses. That's so fucking busted. I think it's really busted. I think it's busted. And you know what? I thought someone was using like something that could copy curses. Because Shogo Okie died from asphyxia, is that the word? But I was like, either someone stole his curse stone and used it against him, or someone had the power to copy other people's powers. I sure wonder what it is. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Interesting now. While walking along the road near Onhoji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one hears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it's a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Kills by means of the curse they possess, one who has become a curse bearer. It looks like this. A vague silhouette is framed by silvery moonlight near the breach. It looks like this, and it looks exactly like the spirit that was next to Shogo Okie at the beginning of the game. I don't get it. And I think there was one that looked something like this too, when he almost got killed by walking down a road and he was like engulfed in darkness. I'm a bit confused. I remember now. I remember everything. I was trying to read and I decided to drink water at the same time. Wait a second. I know why I was brought here. That's right, earlier. What did you try to do? Did you try to kill someone with a curse stone? Oh, I need to clean my glasses. Ah, I feel sick. Where am I? Oh, we're playing. Yeah, that is correct. We finally have a confession. What? Someone's talking on the phone? Yes, quite stubborn. We have to use the maximum dose of truth serum. Oh, what the fuck? Truth serum? Did they drug me with something? There's someone behind me. Can I get to look at them? Damn, my body won't move. Oh no! You're awake. Oh no! Your head must be beginning to clear right about now. You, Takumi, she knows him? You tricked me. Such a harsh accusation. It was you who was being uncooperative. What did you do to me? What was that about a truth serum? Are you sure you have nothing to worry about? You're in no danger. That being said, there may be some side effects, memory loss, brain fog. It was you. You were the one who hurt Hajime. Try all you want. I'm not telling you shit. No matter. I already have everything I need. What? I'm in the middle of a call with a child woman. Why don't you have a rest while you wait? Oh no. Get away from me. Oh god. That face is terrifying. I'm still conscious, if only barely. Concentrate, focus on Takumi. I need all the information I can glean from his conversation. Focus on Takumi's head and gather information. Correct, she does not seem to know where the is hidden. Hajime Yoshimi was the same, yes, was unexpected, but... Are they looking for the talisman? You really did do something to Hajime. They're looking for the talisman! Damn it, I'm fading. No! Ah, shake, shake, shake your head. Wake up! Wake up! Okay, that was close. Oh my god, I really tried you. I think they're looking for the talismans. Because only Yoshimi knows about that. But Maraishi? Yes, exactly as planned. Who's... the historian. Researcher. As for Iwai, I expect, yes, as soon as possible. So is the chairwoman the fucking real killer in all of this? Wait, was it Ayame who actually beat up Nejima? Or was it actually this guy? You know, there's a chance that this guy was the one that beat up Nejima and not Ayame Tono. The curse will likely tomorrow, according to Araishi. Ah, I can't, just a little more. Wake up! As long as we keep her in here, the curse will... Yeah, she will certainly want to bring back her dead fiancé. Is it talking about me? Fading again. Keep it together, anything I can learn. I will be leaving her here. I'll take the telephone with me. Yes, that is in the cabinet. Should pose no problem. What? Yeah, I have changed the lock the year the company's founding. Don't hold on any longer. Okay. She's even more gorgeous under the light. That's what I remember now. The man is Takumi Yumioka of Hihaku Soaps. He showed up at my hair salon about a month ago. He came to ask me to try a new shampoo they had made. We spoke about it again a few weeks later, but... He suddenly started asking me about my fiancé. I remember thinking that was pretty weird. Hihaku is a huge company, so I tried to be polite and answer all his questions. He wanted to know what kind of family Hajime came from, if there was anything special about them, or if there was hair to anything. I thought it was so strange I didn't give him any specifics. And then that night, he never came to the place we agreed to meet, so I went to where he said he would be going, the former Yasuda Gardens. That's where I found his dead body. I was so distraught, I just ran away. I didn't want to believe what I was seeing. After that, I decided to put all my hopes in that rite of resurrection everyone was talking about. I searched desperately for anything I could find about the 7 mysteries of Honjo. And then... Takumi showed up again. He told me that he knew something about how Hajime died. I thought I would just act interested in what he had to say, but I fell for it completely. Next thing I knew, I was locked up in this room, pumped full of drugs and left here on the floor, barely even conscious. I spent the night dreaming of him, praying for a chance at the rite of resurrection. And at midnight last night, I got the curse of the beaconing light. Between the drugs and the curse, I passed out. That must be why I lost my memory. And now I remember everything. It was Hihaku. They went after Hajime as they put me in there. During her school years, that's new, right? Oh wait. Nana had captive following interrogation intended to extract information about Hajime Yoshimichi was left there. Well, where she later received the beaconing light curse. During her school years, Mayu was the second in command of an all-female gang. She was known for having a glare so fierce that he could silence a crying child. Did we know about this before? After being forced to repeat her third year 3 times, she dropped out of the high school and became apprenticing at a hair salon on the recommendation of a friend. Mayu always cut Hajime's hair, although he seemed content with her work, remarking my hair and much without Mayu's touch. She had been secretly plotting to give him a more stylish look. That's so cute. I'm so sad this won't, like, they won't be together anymore because he died. Why does I have to kill him? Well, she's so brave though. Like, she was shocked and everything, and now she's like stuck in a factory and she doesn't know where she is, but like she's still trying to, she's what's the word, I forgot what it's called, but like she's composed right now. She's a real badass woman, you know. Was that Hihaku's doing too? What could they have wanted with him? I knew his job was dangerous, but why would a company like that go after an officer in the Junuval division? I get it now, all that about the shampoo was just to get to Hajime. Ah. Hajime. You were always the kind of guy who could shoulder any burden with a smile on your face. What burden were you carrying this time? To be targeted by a company that's more than willing to kidnap and drug people. Was it something you couldn't even tell me? No. Takumi said he had gotten some kind of information out of me using the drug. Could I have had Hajime's secrets somewhere in my memories? If I did, what could it have been? Did Hajime tell me something? Whatever it is, just let me say one thing. Fuck you, Hiyaku. I'm not about to let any of this go the way you want. Yeah, that's right. It's up to me to protect any secret that Hajime was trying to hide. I'll finish whatever it is he didn't get a chance to. After all, it's always been up to me to clean up your messes. It's okay, whatever you got yourself involved in, I'm sure you had good reason. We're gonna take them for all they got, just you wait and see. Alright, it's about time I get out of this dump. Do you need a pen now? Okay. We really don't want to use this pen now? The lock. I'll try the drawer starting from the top. Nope, totally empty. Huh? The last drawer is different from the others. There's a padlock with a 4-digit combination. Okay, Takumi said something about this. He said he put something in here and locked it. There's probably something in here. Should I try my luck with the lock? The number is the company's... whatever. Who is she again? Natsue? Yamamori. Do we have a date? Maybe not on her profile, but more in the files. Yaku soaps. 1946. Right after the war. What the fuck? Number from the left. 1946. Am I entering this wrong? Oh. No, it worked. Okay. It opened. Oh? But how did the year Hihaku was established suddenly appear in my mind? I had an idea where it might have been, but did I really get that lucky? Because I think about it, there's definitely something different in the air here. Is this another side effect of the drug or something else? It doesn't matter right now. We should see what's in here. Sometimes I wonder if I am Sayman. Maybe I am playing as Sayman and I'm helping people. I don't know. What is this thing? Guess I might as well put it out. Is it a fax machine? It looks sort of like a phone, but there's no receiver. This is a fax machine. I've seen commercials for days on TV. Hey, maybe I can send one to... Haru Ishigima? If I remember correctly, it's used to send copies of documents to other people who have one. What an age we live in where we can send letters and things without going through the mailman. This means I can call for help without a telephone. I've never used one before, but if I can connect it to the power and the phone line. Alright, we've got power now. I just need to figure out who I can send it to. What else do I need? I need a bunch of paper in the... Oh, I found a bunch of paper in the cabinet. I need a pen to write with. And I need a phone number for a fax machine I'll send this to. What am I going to do about that? Wait, we're literally helping her like this, but this shouldn't have been able... You know, like this shouldn't have worked. There is no way this would have worked without my help. Now I can write a message. Though I better check that it actually works. I need a pen and a phone number for a fax machine. Okay. I need to suspend this. I need Haru Ishigima's fax machine number. Manga magazine? A manga magazine called Weekly Shonen Scorpion. I think Hajime used to read this even at his age. He liked the series about delinquents. No, not the time to get caught up reminiscing. Okay. Oops, sorry. There's a bunch of garbage in the corners. My guess is that this room isn't used very often. Just wait for someone to come to my house. You need to look for your way out. Okay. Do you want to look into the lockers again? Nothing inside, but there's a piece of paper stuck to the front. Oh yeah, right, this. Okay, should I looked into everything, right? So I think... Wait, what is this magazine for? It's a fairly recent issue. The cover story is an interview with the chairwoman of Hihaku Subs. Not interested. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna save this, get Haru Ishigima's number, and then use the fax machine here. I really am Sayman, maybe. Because there's no way you can do that otherwise. I just remember that I heard the rules for the right of resurrection when I got this cursed stone. But killing other people to bring someone back, that's out of the question. Hajime would never accept sacrificing another person to come back himself. None of this was ever an option to begin with. That's true. The way we lived. Ever since we were kids, we were always ready to die if that's what it came to. We would never take our foot off the gas just because we were scared of death. We were never such big fans of living anyways. That's why we're always prepared for it. I used to wonder if we took things a little too lightly. Aww. But that's just how much we trusted each other. So I have no use for some shitty right. And that's the truth, Hajime. Okay, let's suspend this. Chapter will be suspended, that's right. I need to get the number. Fax machine can send images to other places among the telephone network. The number for phone or home phone is 63 blah blah blah. Mom, is everything okay? I'm fine, there's just something I wanted to check. Is that so? so interesting. It's like I'm possessing people. It's like I'm possessing people every time. It's like I'm the one that did this whole right of resurrection thingy. Wait, I need a pen and a phone number. You have a phone number now. Wait, what do we do now? I got a phone number. I got the phone number. What do we do? There's something stuck way in the back. The sticker. What is it? This is that thing. What? Oh my god. Hajime, thanks for waiting. What's wrong? You're wasting that handsome face of yours looking like that. You think? I think I'm still plenty handsome. Can't argue with that. Are you not meeting with that girl today? Hitomi, I mean? Now she's off doing who knows what. That's too bad. I just found her hair catalog I thought would be perfect for her. Seems like you're pretty worried about her. Yeah, she reminds me of myself in that age. I can't help but worry. Do you think I'd say she's a little ball of sunshine compared to what you were like? Shut up, I'm talking emotionally. Shane is an adult who can understand how she feels. She's like a kitten. She thinks everyone around her is out to get her, so she bites at them all. You might be right. So tell her I wanted to see her, will you? Sure, I'll do that. The other girl I ran into the other day is a tough case. She must really be something else if you don't know how to deal with her. It's not really that kind of thing. Some people just have so much misfortune thrown at them. What do you mean by that? I can't really go into details, but she might have the talisman I've been looking for. Thought it was a memento from her father. Could we really be related? But it's not like I can just take it from her. What are you mumbling about? Who's related to who? Sorry, it's nothing. It's about that thing with your family, isn't it? Is she the one who has the piece of the book that your ancestor left behind? Wait! Yoshimi could be the descendant of Seiman? How could I have known that the fucking like penguin sticker would actually give me a lot of lore? Mayu, how do you know that? God, I forgot how dense you're sometimes. How long have we been dating now? Besides, you were the one who came crying to me about it when you got wasted that one time. Rambling about how this old book you're supposed to inherit is hidden in these two talisman? And that something was giving you a bad feeling about it and you need to be careful. Right. That's all I know though, and I wasn't planning to try and pry any further. But if it's something important you need to protect, then what are you waffling about? Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Mayu, I feel better now. That's right, did you hear the mockingbirds were seen in Honjo? Oh, they came out of nowhere. Mocking what now? It's a urban legend about these bird stickers that show up out of nowhere. Was always kind of curious about them, but I never thought they would be in Honjo. There might be a bunch showing up all over town, so we gotta keep an eye out. Feeling alright? What's got into you? What's so special about those birds? Come on, one of them is a penguin in the Pompadour. You can't tell me that isn't the greatest thing you've ever seen. Yoshimi is so right about this. He's so right. That's the best one. It's a penguin. God. They wanted information about the talismans. I knew, right? That's right. He was trying to protect something left to him. Could that be the information that Hihaku wanted? Look at that cute little guy. I have a phone number now. I have a phone number. What do we do with this? Culture society. Is there something about... No. Is there something about like a number? Anybody has a number? Anybody has a number I can actually like put? I thought that was enough. I thought it was more than enough. Doesn't seem like anything else on the desk would be useful. They did say I needed to check if the pen worked. Where do I try the pen? The pen, sorry. Where do I try the pen? So pretty. No, Mayu, this isn't the time to start feeling sorry for yourself. Just watch, I'm gonna get out of here in no time. There's a little sink here, it's pretty dirty. Hope I don't have to use it. There's water dripping from the faucet, but the knobs are stuck. Yeah, read that before. Hajime might be able to bust that lock, but I don't stand a chance. There's no opening this door from inside. What do I do? Why do I try the pen? There's strange bottles and bags filled with some kind of powder in the boxes. If this place is a factory, that this might be their products. There's no telling if they're dangerous or not. Better not touch them. A switchboard. Looking inside, it seems that this room has electricity at least. Does that mean someone is using this place or something? Okay, what about the vent? I bet I could fake in the air duct, but that doesn't matter if I can't find a way in. That's true. I thought there might be some kind of transceiver in here, but it doesn't look like it. It's a bunch of junk, better search elsewhere. I'm kind of running out of things to do right now. And for me, aside from the number of Haruhi Shigima, I don't think I had any other number. Was there? How do I try the pen? How do I try the pen? Oh. You can look at your item, I'm stupid. A soapy mop is pretty long, so I should be able to clean things from afar without getting myself dirty. It's been so long since we used items, because the last time we did that, I think, was basically when Haruhi Shigima tried to kill Shogo Okie in the fucking prologue. And then we never, like, used items, I think. So I forgot you could interact with items. Soap is in a container. Judging by its size, it's probably for industrial use. Pen. An oil-based pen. The pen tip is solely dry. I won't be able to write anything with this. I wonder if I could fix it somewhere. Can be fixed with nail polish remover. Why do I have that? Oh my god, Edio knows that. Edio talked about this. Edio said that they had a conversation at school, Edio and Tsutsumi, and Tsutsumi was like, can you help this guy? His pen is not working. And Edio was like, he just needs some nail polish remover. But do I have that with me? You can fix this with nail polish remover? What? Why did that pop into my head all of a sudden? Might as well give it a try. If this is one of Hikaku's warehouses, they just might be some nail polish remover elsewhere. Somewhere. In here? I don't know. Oh, is it in the card boxes? Maybe in the card boxes. What was in the card boxes again? Disposed bottles and soap. I wonder if they could be... There it is. Nail polish remover. There's no label, but I'm sure that's what it is. Okay. So if I use this... Use on pen. The tip of the pen has been soaked in nail polish remover. Should be able to use the pen now, at least for a while. I'm a bit sad we don't really use this combining items thingy. I need a pen and a phone number. The number is this. Happened again. The number for a fax machine just popped into my head. What? Why is my curse, my soul here? My spirit. And it's gone. I was literally thinking like 1 minute ago when we were looking at the card boxes that I'm so glad this game doesn't really have that many jump scares in the end. All the jump scares were at the beginning of the game and then they never really put any more after that. There's no way all this information is coming from my own brain. Could someone be sending me their thoughts? Never mind, I have to focus. Let's get this message sent. Now, I need to tell them where I am. If I tell them everything I know about this place, they should be able to figure out where it is. First, I know I'm in a building owned by Hihaku, a factory or a warehouse. As for the address, it should be close to... this. That's right, Makurusiko is the begoning light. That means this place must be near Onhoji Bridge. Okay, time to send it. I think this is how you do it. I don't know, I've never used a fax machine myself, but I've seen some when I was very young. If the machine I sent it to is connected, it should be sent. Apparently in Japan, they still use fax machines, like actively, so I'm not sure, but I knew that Japan used to still use fax machines, apparently. Even after everybody was using computers and shit, you know? Now I wait, please, somebody. Okay, and this is how you suspend her chapter. Now we go to Haruhi Shikima's route. And you can't do much more. And now we get the... we get this. We probably got a fax if we go back to the residence now. Oh, the phones. Be my guess, you wouldn't want to keep them waiting. Thank you, it shouldn't be long. Hello, Shigima residence. Oh, it wasn't the phone. What's wrong? Nothing, it was just a fax machine. I'm still not quite used to it. Oh, this is a fax machine? Amazing, so this is how they look. It's incredible. Goodbye to snail mail. Am I right? This is the future. Wait until a couple more years and you would discover emails. Electronic mails, that's amazing. I didn't think it would excite you so much. Oh no. Oh, something came out. Is it finished? I could watch this thing all day. Huh? What is this? It looks like it was written in pen, but what does it say? What does it say? It says, help, I'm trapped in a Hihaku soap's warehouse or factory near Onhoji Bridge. Hihaku? Why would somebody send me such a message? Am I being pranked? No, this is too fishy to be a coincidence. I wouldn't put it past Hihaku to have someone locked up if it's got anything to do with procuring the right. We should check it out. Hopefully we don't find anything so sinister. Wow. Time to go now. After looking around, I determined the abandoned factory is indeed Hihaku's. An abandoned factory near the Onhoji Bridge, everything lines up. So the person who faxed us for help is in there. Let's find out if there's anything we should wrap up fast. But isn't this place locked? Don't underestimate me, ma'am. I can make short work of a simple legal lock like this. Oh my, you truly are something else. Please be careful then. Oh. Oh. Huh? And then we have to do this. Start from the beginning. What can we do about this? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go back to Manhunt. Maybe I'm supposed to go back to Manhunt. Never mind. Apparently, the Ayame Tono one was the right choice. Yeah, looking at your daughter. I thought it was a, you know, like a trap, but apparently it's not. You really have to look at your daughter and then you can proceed. Because I got the bad ending for not looking at her. Okay. I don't think we can do something I don't think we can do something here. We can try, but I don't think we can. So it has to be something with the girls. Let me take a look at the guide. Now police, return to Harue, examine the factory. From here, go back to Yako, let's do this. Examine the surrounding. Talk to Yumioka, then Mio. What? Where is Yumioka? The guy is here? Did the chapter 2 times and I did not see the guy. But maybe the guy was not here until you would have released Mayu. Or maybe you need to do the Hihaku Soap's visit and then you can like examine surroundings. Maybe that's what I did not do. Maybe this is where you... oh, there you go, the guy is finally here. My bad, sorry, I needed to examine after going into the building. That person coming this way. What, that tall guy? Don't you know him? Yeah, from a little while back. Mr. Yumioka over here. Hmm? Oh. You're Gamiodo's manager, Mr. Yumioka. Good to see you again. Miss Kurosuzu. What a coincidence running into you here. Gamiodo? Yumioka? Is he like a spy? Wait a second. He's been trying to avoid eye contact with Mio since he noticed it was her. Something's fishy. How has things been since we last met? If he just says with her training... If she just stays with her training, she won't have to rely on cheating people anymore. Yeah, she has been keeping at it. Cheating people? What? What are they talking about? Miss Kurosuzu, so glad to see you are doing well. I assure you we've had no issues you need concern yourself with. Huh? Weird. Just what kind of a person is this guy? Like, he's a little too nervous for just running into an acquaintance. You gotta tell me what happened. A case from a while back. A family overseeing a reliquary came to us saying they were being investigated by someone suspicious. Investigated? A psychic named Suigen Gamiodo suddenly showed up. She said that she had a premonition that something terrible would happen and had to exorcise the temple immediately. Sounds like a cover for a burglary. After they notified the police, I was dispatched there by Paranormal Affairs. I inspected the place myself but didn't see anything wrong, so I sent them away. He acted as Gamiodo's manager during the case. This is pretty suspicious. Apparently she was looking for something there, but I told her that's no excuse for fraud and sent her off with a scolding. And honestly, Gamiodo didn't even have much spirit sense to speak of, which soured my mood on the whole thing. So she was one of those types then. Well, she's involved in all kinds of stuff, so she may at least be knowledgeable about paranormal objects. But essentially, she's one of those fraudulent psychics that are so common nowadays. If you have no further business with me, then I'll be on my... Oh, before you go. Gamiodo seems to know a lot about paranormal objects. It would be a huge help if we could ask her about something. And what might that be? Is she familiar with an ancient text called the Recorder Face Healing Scroll? Or anything about the descendants of a nomyoji named Seiman Tsuchi Mikado? I beg your pardon? Miss Kurosuzu, how do you... So do you know about it? I see, if that's what you're after, then that means... Hold it! Don't tell me you're trying to snatch up some innocent schoolgirls this time. Stop right there. Ayame? Oh, it's not. Oh my god! If it isn't Yumioka, what a pleasure to see you. What? Mayu Chozawa, what are you doing here? Chozawa? This investigator, he helped me out. He really did a number on me. What do you know? We just so happen to have some business with Hihaku ourselves. Why don't you join us? You can do that much for us, can't you? You work for Hihaku after all. Depending on how this conversation goes, I won't have to get the police involved. You work for Hihaku? What's going on? There's really no way you can refuse though, is there? You two young ladies must be involved as well. Would you care to join us? Sure. Man. Surprising turn of events. In this park, where he killed Shogo Ukie. Quite the view, isn't it? How long can you play dumb with this many people lined up and wanting answers from you? You should better just give in and come clean with everything you know. Wow, she's so cool. Oh, the client. She was only introduced as the investigator's client. She's cool. It feels like we wouldn't stand a chance against a full-grown woman like her. Excuse me, are you new to all of this too? I guess I'm kind of just tagging along. Me too. Let's make sure not to get in the way, shall we? Right. But Mio is amazing too, keeping her cool at a time like this. She must be used to dealing with the adults by now. Oh shit, I didn't mean to trigger the conversation. Excuse me, I had no idea that Gamyodo was connected with Hihaku, so I would just like to ask. Was it Miss Yamamori from Hihaku who obtained the record of fates and passed it on to Araishi? Alright, no, that was not the case. Oh, my mistake. Was it Sui and Gamyodo's doing then? No, it was not. We first learned of the record of fates from Mr. Araishi. It was then that Miss Yamamori gained an interest and extended the contract to compensate him in return for his research and findings. Then who was it that activated the Feast of Shadows to call forth the curse of the Seven Mysteries? I give you my word that we had no part in that. We had learned from Araishi beforehand that something would happen. Sorry, at midnight last night, that is all. There's no way that's true, stop lying. I must ask you please, refrain from violence. Hold on, Yako, it's alright. The minute I learned that Gamyodo was none other than the queen of Hihaku herself, I felt that was the case. Oh. She doesn't have strong enough spirit sense for it. Oh, gotcha. While it is somewhat shameful, if you require proof, then so be it. Wait, so that talk of supernatural powers was just hot air? Hot air. Did I say that? I don't think she has zero spirit sense, but even Yako here has more than her. I do? Also, the spirit power lingering in the sprite has been bothering me for quite some time. The person who died here must have had considerably powerful spirit sense. If they were a Hihaku employee, then maybe they should have been the one running things. To think Shogo Uki was so talented. Huh? At any rate, Hihaku... What? The spirit power lingering in this park have been bothering me for quite some time. The person who died here must have had considerably powerful spirit sense. It was not him, was it? Oh, he did! And Yoko really did not... maybe Yoko never existed in the first place. Oh my god. Maybe Yoko really never existed in the first place. She really is a ghost. Holy shit. She joked about being a ghost, but she really is one? I can't believe this. At any rate, Hihaku was in the mastermind behind exposing the record of fates to the world and initiating the Feast of Shadows. I think we can be sure about that. Alright. I'm craving for cakes right now. I want cake. We were introduced briefly earlier, but this flashy looking guy is a private investigator. I thought they were only like that in TV shows, but I guess they're pretty intense in real life too. She's Mayu Chozawa, the fiancée of Hajime Yoshimi, the police officer. I'll have to talk to her about Hitomi later. I'll cut to the chase then. Are you the ones who killed Hajime Yoshimi? No, we did not. Don't try and play dumb now. If not you, then who? I think he died from a curse bearer though, but that wouldn't make sense because they didn't have the curse stones yet. But I feel like he died from a curse. That much I don't know. While it is true that we were after the information he possessed, he was killed by someone else before we could acquire it. Which forced us to target you instead, Miss Chozawa. And that's why you forced me to talk and why I ended up with this curse? Indeed, though I never thought you would escape. Well, it took a couple of miracles, but yeah, I got out. And just what information did Hajime have that you wanted? You really think you can get away without answering now? But... I'm gonna talk to him. Richter. Now then, I have come to hand over the hunting Clapper's curse stone like I promised. A curse stone? Thank you, I have to admit I'm surprised that you're a man of your word. But first I've got some questions about the curse stones you already have. What exactly do you want to know? Earlier you said that Hihaku have collected six curse stones already. 6? I'd like to confirm which of the 7 mysteries they correspond to. Oh shit, and why? And why do you need to know that? Because I don't trust, of course. If you really collected them like you say, you would have no problem saying which cursestone they are, right? First, the Whispering Canal. Good, good, and what else? My Uchozawa over here has the beaconing light. Yep, you were the one who made sure I got it. What? Unfortunately for you, I don't feel like handing it over. So I don't think it counts as one of yours. Good to know. Anyway, do continue. Next, there's the ever-burning lantern, which we gave to Hideki Araishi. Oh my god! They were the one that gave them to people, but it... How, what? So you consider that one of Hihaku's then? Whatever, we'll worry about that later. That's 3. What about the others? The others are... the Washing Mansion and the Evergreen Beach. Why is this guy lying? What? And lastly, the Fool's Procession, if I recall. So you claim. How about it, mademoiselle? That's wrong. Those 3 are with the Inspector Tsutsumi. I get the Fool's Possession to him myself, so I know he's wrong. There you have it. Too bad for you, Paul. Fuck this guy. If our agreement was founded on lies, then I have no duty to hand over my cursed stone like I had promised to. Meaning the only cursed stone you have is the Whispering Canal. And it inevitably follows that you used it to kill that young man at Kinshibori Park. Such a horrible act, and to your own employee no less. No, there you are mistaken. To be entirely frank with you, we do not possess a single cursed stone. What? We plan to collect soul dregs using any method available to us, of course, as we needed the right, but committing murder ourselves was too much of a risk. We intended on having others collect the soul dregs for us. Is that so? Therefore, I myself have no soul dregs in my possession. It was our plan to arrange for particularly greedy individuals to receive the curses. Is it possible Shogo Uki came to possess the Whispering Canal because of that? Wait, does that mean that fucking Shogo Uki died in his playthrough because of Hihaku Soap? Hihaku Soap killed him? Like, I'm not even like... That makes sense why he died after... Like, he collected enough soul dregs and then he was found dead. But who killed him? If I killed Yumioka... They sent someone else to kill Shogo Ukie. But by the time I became aware of this, he was already dead. So someone was already targeting Shogo Ukie and wanted to steal his cursed stone. Someone was already doing that. Is it Nejima? It's not, right? I don't think Nejima is involved in this. I don't believe you. Are you really trying to talk your way out of this now? Or do you really want me to believe a Hihaku employee was cursed by completely coincidence? That is the truth, whether you believe it or not. It must have been someone else entirely who took Shogo Ukie's stone and killed him. I have no idea whatsoever whose hands the Whispering Canal is in now, nor where it may be. Could it really be that it wasn't Hihaku who put the idea in Fumichiki's head to get a cursed stone either? Nejima, the only ones we've negotiated with are Iwai and Araishi. Interesting. Excuse me, but does that mean you don't know the location of the remaining cursed stones either? There is one that hasn't been mentioned. What about the Taiko of Tsunagaru? Who has that again? Who has the Taiko of Tsunagaru? No one has that? Who has the Taiko of Tsunagaru? What's Taiko of Tsunagaru again? Seven mysteries. Oh, nobody. And like, we don't know. We don't even know what the power is. Good question, my mistress mademoiselle. I'm afraid we have no information in that regard either. Have you heard enough about Christians? I have nothing else to tell you. I hate this guy. Excuse me, Mr. Investigator. What is it? Would you be willing to give up the curse stone you have? You have a point. It's too dangerous to carelessly walk around with in one's pocket. However, sorry to disappoint you, that's not possible at the moment. And why is that? You don't know, do you? Then I'll tell you both, you and our friends from Hihaku over there. I doubt any of you have attempted it yet, but it seems that cursed stones cannot be given to normal people. Huh? What? Is he bluffing? Oh, I should tasted it with the madame here earlier. Even if you give the curse stone to someone else, the curse bearer doesn't change and the stone eventually makes its way back to the bearer. It's almost obvious when you think about it, seeing as how the curse stones appear to the curse bearers of their own accord to begin with. But Inspector Tsusumi has collected curse stone from other curse bearers. Then Inspector Tsusumi must be a curse bearer himself. Ah. I didn't remember that they tried to give each other the curse stone in the house before. I forgot about this section. So from what you're saying, curse stones can only be transferred between curse bearers. And obtaining a curse stone alone doesn't make someone a curse bearer, so they can't use its curse. Exactly, so they aren't quite as dangerous as you think. As for Hihaku's intention of just collecting the curse stones for themselves, unfortunately for them, it was never going to work unless there's a curse bearer among them. That damned Araishi, how could he not know this? That must be why I sensed that I couldn't take Yaku's curse stone. I returned it right away when I borrowed it from her earlier. That's precisely how it works. My mysterious mademoiselle, I'll give mine directly to Inspector Tsusumi later. If you know any Inspector Tsusumi, then I think that's best, thank you. I let someone else ask you something for now. Okay, she's done. And you know about the Record of Fate's Ying Scroll too, don't you? If you were researching the Rite of Resurrection in the Record of Fate, then you must have looked into the Ying Scroll as well. That's right, the Record of Fate alone wasn't enough to learn how to collect soul drugs. I'm sure you looked into many things on your own, and how much do you actually know? Who and where Nejima and Tsuchimikado descendants are? Were you able to find that sort of information with Gamyodo's connections? I can't reveal that. Then, would you prefer I expose to the public how Gamyodo is a fraud with almost zero spirit sense? Fine, I understand. From the results of our independent research, I found that Nejima... Why is this one so long? Why is it like a whole ass sentence that is taking the whole screen instead of being like two lines? I found that Nejima and Tsuchimikado's descendant was Hajime Yoshimi. Okay, okay. I expected as much after the penguin's sticker. What? So that's why you went after Hajime? However, Hajime Yoshimi was only carrying a fragment of the whole. A fragment, that's right, he did say something about a fragment of an old manuscript. The location of the Yin Scroll was hidden. This information was split into two and hidden in a pair of talismans, which were then passed down from generations to generation. Talismans, I see. Hajime Yoshimi was supposed to have one, but it was almost certainly stolen when he was killed. Ah, it's possible that he knew the location of the other as well. So that's why you questioned me about the things he had inherited. The girl Hajime had been helping recently... must have had it then. Oh, Michiyo's talisman. Michiyo Shiraishi was also likely a descendant of Seiman Tsuchimikado. Oh, wow! I was like, maybe? But it's actually right. But I was like, no, they're not related. But you know what? They can be like old cousins or whatnot. It takes back to a very long time ago anyway, so... The talisman she carried as a keepsake from her father. We searched for it based on Miss Chozawa's memories. However, Michiyo Shiraishi was already dead. By coincidence, she happened to be closely connected to Mr. Iwai, so we began our investigation there. But he was already dead too, leaving you in a quandary. I don't understand. I thought Hihaku would be the one behind the murders. Who are we supposed to blame now? Who is killing everybody? I don't want to trust him. He could be bluffing and lying. Miyoshi can get both of the talismans. Yeah, we'll know the location of the records of Fate's Yin Scroll. Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. Sometimes those answers are the hardest to find. Yako, let's keep quiet about the location of the talismans for now, okay? Ah, right. No need for Yumioka to know. That was a close one. I almost let it slip. Hitomi knows, right? We need to ask Hitomi. Alright, I think that's about all we have to ask him. We'll let you offer today since you went along with all our questions nicely. A pleasure working with you, we're done here. But the information you have... The hell are you whining about? I said we're done, so scrum. That's all our business as well, so I shall be bidding you all farewell. Yes, right. Excuse me, Mr. Investigator, please don't forget about that curse stone. Don't you fret, I'll hand it over to Inspector Tsumi like I promised. I'm glad I didn't end up having to give it to that Yumioka. Let's take her leave, madame. With this, we'll be freed from this troublesome curse ourselves. A lady and the investigator, we should keep an eye on them. Agreed? Really? Why? I think they're up to something, just my intuition, but still. Yeah, I wonder what that investigator really wanted out of all this. If his goal was getting information about the curse stones, then this might be bad. Right, I got one of those curse stones too, the beaconing light. Oh right, if you wouldn't mind, would you give this to Inspector Tsutsumi without using it? Yeah, sure, if you introduce me to the cop, that's it. I feel like if I keep carrying it around with me, I'll start getting some weird ideas too. I just remembered, Maya, I have something important to tell you. What's with all the yelling all of a sudden? You know a girl named Hitomi Okuda, don't you? Really? Hitomi has Hajime's talisman? Yeah, he entrusted it to her in a panic just before his death. He sensed an imminent crisis closing in on him, but Hitomi was the only one around that he could ask for help. That's so... I'm sorry she got left with such a big responsibility. That must mean that Hajime got killed by someone who was after the talisman. But since he gave it to someone else, they couldn't steal it like they wanted. I'll have to thank Hitomi for that. I'll also think it's going to be hard for us to get her to give up the talisman. Yeah, you might be right, with Hajime's dying request to her. So you two need a talisman for something? Yeah. Personally, I would like to use the talisman as bait. Then I could get my hands on the bastard that killed Hajime. Please, I promise we'll uncover the mastermind behind all this. They probably have supernatural abilities at their disposal. Please leave them to us. We'll catch them, don't you worry. Well, look at you. You've got that look in your eyes. The look that young people get that says they'll get something done no matter what it takes. How am I supposed to say no to that? You go find them and give them what they deserve from what they did for my Hajime, you hear? We will. I'm pretty mad at them myself. If punches work on them, I'll give them a good one. Now that I can get behind, I'll leave it to you two. Now then, your next move should be to find Hitomi and get the talisman. Though, isn't there one more talisman that you need? Right, but we've got a pretty good idea of where the one Michiyu had is. We'll have to check with Inspector Tsutsumi about that. We should go back to the school and call him. You got it, okay, I'll head to the high school now and wait for you there. Perfect. That probably changes... Does that change the manhunt chapter? I'm not sure what happens here. So we left... So we what? So does that mean Ayame is actually like Ayame is actually kidnapped right now. She's being held hostage. And now we have loose hands, right? No, it's last resort. Last resort is here. Oh, we're far from being done. We are far from being done. So I think I will have to cut the part here, considering it's already been 2 hours and 24 hours. Wow, 2 hours and a half. So we'll not be able to finish this game in one video. I'm pretty sure that we have at least maybe 3 or 4 chapters left. I don't know. Or not. Let me just check real quick. Yako Sakazaki part 5. Preparing for battle. Preparing for battle. And then Tsutsumi part 7. This is probably Tsutsumi's part 7. So that means 3 chapters. And then there is like more chapters, and I think I would need at least 1.5 hours or at least a long hour for that. So I'm gonna stop the video here, I think, but I think I'm gonna continue recording on another segment. If the video isn't too long, maybe I'll just compile them into one big video for next week. But if I can't, then the rest following will be on another video that comes the week after. And then we'll finally be done with Paranormasight, okay? So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. If this is the end of the video, then I'll see you guys next time for the last episode of Paranormasight. I hope you've been enjoying this. Thank you.